Howdy, Ken Pederson coming at you Thursday afternoon. I'll try and squeeze this in as quickly as I can. But overnight tonight, huge shift for the mortgage industry, okay? And this is across the board, across the country, every lender in the country. Brokers, bankers, banks. This new Dodd-Frank thing, Federal Reserve Board created a mandatory compensation program for lenders a little bit, but mostly loan officers. Loan officers can no longer be paid by product or pricing on a loan, only the loan itself, and for the most part, how big the loan is. So it's a huge shift. So starting tomorrow, and some companies have already started it, a few, but most, tomorrow starts a brand new compensation, means of compensation for lenders and loan officers across the country. Now, why am I telling you this? Because you're like, we don't care how loan officers get paid. Here's why I'm telling you, okay? Ready? It's created in my eyes, personally speaking, it's really hindering the mortgage broker, okay? Now, there's brokers, there's bankers, and then there's banks, okay? And there's differences, okay? So this is really affecting the mortgage brokers the most, and I'll tell you why. We're a banker, okay? We act sort of like a broker because we can shop loans around, but I'm a mortgage banker. That means I lend the money myself, go to closing with my own checks, then we sell the mortgage after. Brokers place a loan with Wells Fargo, per se. They don't underwrite the loan. They don't close the loan. They just broker it out, okay? So that's one of the differences. But here's the difference in the compensation level. Brokers and lenders get paid from sometimes the borrower, sometimes the investor or the lender, and sometimes, oftentimes, both, okay? And that's why we can design, create unique mortgage programs for each individual buyer. We can mix and match rates, points, fees to find the right product for the right buyer. So here's what changes in the broker world starting tomorrow. In my eyes, I think they're very limited now in what they can offer clients. And they're still going to have options, but a mortgage broker can only earn money, A, all from the buyer, or B, all from the lender. They can't do a little bit of both. So they can't create the best options for all of their buyers. They'll create good options for some buyers, but not the best option, because oftentimes the best option is earning a little bit of compensation from the buyer and the lender. So that's number one. And it's really pretty huge. They're also going to be limited in what they can do with lender credits, or oftentimes we pay borrower closing costs with what's called the lender credit to help people get through closing. Once again, brokers will have a option, but a very limited option, not the ability to create an option that's best for the client. So just personally speaking, I think this really hinders the creativity, the ability to create great products for home buyers. Everything that's really sort of gone out of the way, the benefit of being a broker was shopping the mortgage around to many different lenders, finding the right home for it. That's really gone away too, because each lender has their own approved appraiser list, and being able to shop a loan and an appraisal to different investors is really difficult anymore. So many of the benefits of being a broker in the past, and believe me, they still have their place. I love brokers, and there's some very good brokers out there, but their ability to be as flexible and as great as they have been in the past has been greatly diminished over the last year, and tomorrow diminishes them even more. I'll have more on this later, but just want to give you an update. Big change overnight. I'll catch you soon. probably tomorrow.